What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and today I am going to be reacting and giving you guys some information on Ted Neely's Gethsemane Farewell Tour, New York, 2006. Now, before I get started with this, I would like to give a shout out to iEarthling. If you don't know who iEarthling is, what is wrong with you? He's better than I am, and right now he currently has two series, if I can count correctly. He has Far Cry 3, and Life is Strange Before the Storm. Before that, he did, Life is Strange. And he's also done a lot of awesome games. So, I fully suggest you check him out. And now let's get right into the meat of this video.
Will no one stay awake with me?
Okay, first things first. This is the farewell tour. This hasn't been Ted Neely's last performance of Jesus from, Jesus Christ Superstar, which he was the lead role. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Carl Anderson. No, not that Carl Anderson. Not. Carl Anderson, the singer-songwriter, he was the lead role. He played Judas. Judas was the lead role in Jesus Christ Superstar, and Ted Neely was, second. But this is his, I want to say his fine. He's done other performances of Jesus. But I think this was his last tour. I think this was his last time doing it with, with the original casting. There was one person they would have to substitute for. I will get into that a little later.
Peter, John, James, will none of you wait with me? Peter, John, James.
Okay, this was done in 2006 in New York. Now, pretty much everyone from the movie reprises their role as their characters from Jesus Christ Superstar, with the exception of Carl Anderson, who played Judas. Carl Anderson had previously played Judas. His last performance was in 2003, and he died of leukemia. This is 3 years afterwards. Let's continue.
I only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison, feel it burn me. I have changed. I'm not as sure as when we started. Then.
Sorry, guys, I have to block because, well, no one. All the reactors I've seen react to this video, they haven't got blocked for whatever reason, but I don't want to take the chance. Another thing, Ted Neely in this video is in his 60s. And yes, while he was 30 when he played Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar, and his voice has gotten a little raspier, he can still pull this off at his age. Well, at his, not his current age. It's impressive to see just how far a man who did this all the way back in 1973, because the original Gethsemane was done by, was sung by Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. Fun fact, Ian Gillan was actually approached for Jesus Christ Superstar, but he refused because of his commitment to Deep Purple, and that's where they found Ted Neely. And Ted Neely said, sure.
I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectation. I've tried for 3 years. Seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man? But if...
Okay. I'm just going to pause it here and just say, keep those cast members. Remember this, and there will be... I've watched this video many times, and I will tell you, keep this image in your head, and we'll come back to it.
See the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, it Want to know my God. Want to know my God. Want to see my God. Want to see my God. Why I should.
Again, his voice, even though it's older and you can tell, he's still hitting those notes without any auto tune or anything like that. Very impressive, especially again for a guy who at the time was in his 60s.
Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I'd have to know my Lord. Have to know my Lord. Have to see my Lord. Have to see my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Have to know my Lord. Have to know my Lord.
That's in his 60s, he can still hit a G5. In freaking incredible. I think a cast shot is going to come. Okay. So, remember that still image that I paused on? I want you to look at this. You may be wondering, why are they getting so emotional? It's not. I've read the comments of this video, and people say that it's because they're seeing a legend at work here and they know it. That's not that could be a reason, but that's not the main reason. The main reason is during rehearsal, which Judas was replaced during this. They had to find a replacement for Carl Anderson. They used one of the members of not Deep Purple, Cult of Personality. Wait, no, that's, sorry, Living Color. There we go. I know my bands. I forget the guy's name, but it was Corey something. So they got him to replace, well, to not replace, but not substitute, put in place of, well, Carl Anderson, because, well, he died 3 years before this performance. But because of that, Ted Neely absolutely refused to do Gethsemane. Absolutely refused. In fact, it got so bad that Ted Neely was having lunch with, I want to say, the director, and he just kept on asking him, are you gonna sing the song? Are you gonna sing the song? Are you gonna sing the song? Am I gonna have to find somebody else that will sing the song? And Ted goes, when opening night happens, I will sing the song. So he literally had no prep beforehand. He didn't rehearse this at all, so it's kind of amazing. Let's continue.
Can you show me now? I would not be killed in vain. Show me just a little of your omnipresent parade. Show me there's a reason for you wanting me to die. You're far too keen on where and how, but you're not so hot on why.
Everybody in the cast is like, it's amazing because everyone in that cast is thrilled. G5 and G5.
Watch me die. See.
There were cast members that were actually getting emotional during this performance by Ted and Neely. And can you blame them? All I have to say is, in a situation like this, where you have to try to keep it together, it's very difficult because you want to let the tears flow. But you realize that, the next scene, your character or characters are more than likely going to have to go on stage, and the last thing you want the people to see is like Caiaphas with puffy eyes. Again, she was like, not going to cry.
Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. After all I've tried for 3 years, seems like 90. Why then am I scared to finish what I started? When you started, I didn't start it. God, thy will is hard, but you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison, nail.
I'm sorry to say, but I think even if Ted Neely would have rehearsed this, it wouldn't have came out as good as what the people. Well, what the cast were hearing and seeing, obviously through the cameras and everything alike. I think this was even put on DVD. I'm not for sure. I do know that the Jesus Christ Superstar UK Arena Tour was put on DVD, and that was in 2012. But I wouldn't recommend watching the DVD. If anything, I would recommend finding videos on YouTube that don't have auto-tune. The Live Arena Tour put auto-tune on pretty much everyone. You had Tim Minchin as Judas, and he got pretty heavily auto-tuned. You had I want to say his name is Jonathan Frost. He was Jesus in that, and he got pretty much everyone got auto-tune for no particular reason.
To your cross and break me, bleed me, beat me, kill me. Take me now before I change my mind. Before I change my mind.
And then after this, after Gethsemane, it goes into the arrest. This was, in my view, a spectacular performance, especially when you find out that Ted didn't rehearse this song at all. And the reason why he didn't rehearse the song is because of Carl Anderson, who had died 3 years previously in 2003. He did it out of respect for him. I got really nothing to say except let's close this out. And everyone gives their applause, even the cast members.
Navigating these times can be tough, but while you care for your loved one, you also need to care for yourself.
Now here's an ad.
This is not what it looks like.
Now that's something worth chasing.
It's an Esau salesman ad.
All right. I don't know what to call this exactly. I can't say it's a reaction. Because yes, while I'm reacting to the video itself, I've watched this numerous times. I guess I could call it a review. I think I'll do that. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.